Hi, I'm Perry Atkinson, General Manager here at theDove. Hey, check out our other videos and check out our website at thedove.us. Okay, we're back, and one of my most favorite people in Southern Oregon is with me this morning, Cyndi Bright. She heads up the pregnancy center here in the Medford area, and she has more going on than you can possibly imagine. She's one of the happiest people in the world. I gotta know what you put on your cereal in the morning.
It's a secret. It's joy, pure joy. I'm doing good. You know, I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah.
I miss you guys.
Well, here we are.
I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so glad that you have an opportunity for us to make a couple of huge announcements.
Okay.
One of them just happened within the last 24 hours, and I don't even have it on our chat list.
Okay.
We hired an RN,
and
within the next 2 weeks, she's going to go for training to do limited obstetrical ultrasound. And I have permission to say her name, and her name is Cyndi McCollum.
Really?
Yes, and she's perfect. And the personnel committee who did the interviewing, they all loved her. She will be a perfect fit. So thank you. It's been a while.
Two Cyndis in the same building.
Yeah.
Cyndi, and everybody comes running.
I know. We're figuring that out right now.
Okay.
Who's who?
All right. Well, congratulations on our end.
Yay.
I know that that's been
Thank
a concern.
you for prayer.
And
yes.
the ultrasound services will continue there at the pregnancy center. All right. Your other one is that you got a mobile app. We
got a mobile app, and this is so strategic for us to meet the age group that we're taking care of.
Okay.
So websites are for desktops, and apps are for smartphones and tablets.
Right.
So once you download this mobile app onto your phone, you don't need Wi-Fi to look through it at all. But it has some specific features that is being targeted for girls and guys that are in junior high and high school. So even though your child may have this on their phone, don't get worried. It's all very clear education about how to prevent STDs, STIs, how to continue to choose a life of abstinence, and some of the myths about pregnancy and whatnot. I mean, I remember growing up and saying you can't get pregnant having sex the first time.
Yeah.
Well, there's these apps are going to help these young people in the privacy of wherever they are. Now look at, a lot of people may not have a place to live, or they may not have a lot of things, but most of the women we serve, they all have phones, and that is their link. And it's very important that they are able to have the best care possible.
All right, so the app is called what? The Pregnancy Center?
It's called the PC.
Oh, PC.
So you can go in and type in the PC or the whole word, the Pregnancy Center, and you will see our logo, and you could download it on your phone. But what I specifically wanted to talk to are about some of the features. And we have a feature on there that specifically gives you a quiz for STDs. And it also asks you really good questions. Now, I took the test. Our staff took the quizzes. Our children, adult children, have taken the quizzes, and we all walk away going, holy moly, I had no idea. This is valuable information. And we don't know where to go to it all the time. So it's right there. It also gives, we want our girls to be clearly educated if they choose abortion, what they're getting into. And so it gives them the procedure and the risks. Even if they decide to do a medical, the RU486, or whether they do the morning after, what that explains what that is. Now, of course, our goal and our hope is that they would always give birth. But
yes, some don't.
This side of heaven, we have to be prepared for reality. And so we want them to have that clear information. So it's very exciting. Once it's downloaded, they can even pass it on to their friend quickly. They can pass it on to others, and we will be able to hopefully reach those that won't be walking into our doors pregnant. It will be a preventative method.
All right, and it also does make a point of contact for your services.
It does, and so they can put their location in, find their way to us, and they can even contact us and get an appointment quickly as possible.
Wow. All right. So the PC or the Pregnancy Center, check it out at the app stores and get it on your phone, your tablet, or maybe even put it on your desktop, and you'll have it. And then most of all, share it with your family and friends. And I see that you have a QR code at the top. That's another way to connect with the center as well. So check it out, and then most of all, share it with your friends. That's wonderful. Congratulations.
It is exciting.
All right, you got GED classes going on. Why and when and what's this all about?
A lot of the girls that we serve drop out of high school because they cannot juggle everything. I mean, to graduate high school is a feat in and of itself. To do it with a child is an excellent, and we really are very proud of the girls who do, but many of them do not have access to healthy parenting, and so we want to always help them get their goals and their plans for the future achieved. And so we have several girls. I think we have 22 girls. They're 18 or older, and we can only work with girls 18 and older. If they're younger, they want them to contact their school and go through the GED program there. So we have several girls. We were funded to do this. We bought 8 laptops. We're going to start on August 4th. We have retired teachers who are coming in. One has a whole series of books that the girls can do their studying. So there's pre-test, then there's testing along the way, and then finally they go to a location to do their GED testing. So we have an application. It actually asks them how fast do you want to proceed? What is your timeline? And what are your goals after your GED? Because a lot of our girls just can't handle everything. So with that, we're doing classes in the morning and we're doing classes in the evening. And we will make it work for the girls that we can serve. And this will give them a leg up. It will be a really good achievement. They'll have that confidence. They'll feel like they can go forward now and get a job and hopefully higher education. We hope it instills so much in them that I have achieved this, I could move on to my next dreams.
That's wonderful. All right. August 4th, that's only a couple of weeks away.
That's right.
So what do they do? How do they get signed up? Call you?
Yes, if you're a client, definitely you can come to us. If you're not a client and you're pregnant or have a newborn, give us a call. We'll bring you in. You must be 18 or older.
Number?
772-1921.
Okay. All right, well, the annual banquet's coming up. This is always a fun event, and I've had the honor of speaking there and being a part of it, and this is a rallying moment for the Pregnancy Center for Medford, and it's coming up October 9th, and tell us a little bit about it.
October 9th is on a Thursday. We specifically do that. They say it's the least evening for Bible studies and sports events and practice, etc. So it is on a Thursday. This year it is titled "You Are the Light," and it's from Psalm 119, 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And this year we're doing, our theme is the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Narnia. And we just thank God every year that we have a rallying group of people that come. We're working a lot with the Nazarene Church right now because they did a program about 7 years ago. So they have some items that we're going to borrow. We have an incredible stage presence this year. Our MC will be Pastor Chris White. He is at Trail Fellowship. Our keynote speaker will be Pastor Barnabas Sprinkle.
Oh, great.
He is from Westminster Presbyterian.
He's great.
And he has an incredible story. Our prayer pastor will be Pastor Tim Olson from Bethel Church. And of course, we're asking you to do our ask. And we save the best for last. No, not really pastors, anyway. And
she's a politician too.
And we're super excited because we have so many new ideas and plans for the future. God has been so faithful with a support system of prayer, and we continually need prayer. And the women that we're serving, I mean, let me just tell you a really quick story about a 14-year-old who came to us, lives in a pregnancy home here, and she was considering adoption, and the idea is if she didn't keep her baby, she'd have to leave the pregnancy home and return to her family. But if she kept her baby, she could stay at the pregnancy home till she's 20 and finish high school. She's an 8th grader. And her mentor and I went to this young lady's final choir performance. She was just a kid up there. We brought her flowers. She just flustered over it. Well, she gave birth at 22 weeks, and her baby lived for 45 minutes. And that time, she was able to hold her baby, and they have a beautiful program at Rose Valley Medical Center, and they take photos and do handprint and feet prints and a lock of hair, and the baby just looks like he was sleeping. And so all that to say that because of the fine board of directors at this pregnancy home, they decided to let her stay on, and they're looking for a home for her here. To return her to where she came from would be criminal, really, emotionally, spiritually, physically. So those are the kind of young women we see, and we're doing a class with her. She's been on vacation. When she comes back, it's called Miscarriage, Footprints on the Heart, and it also talks about stillborn births and those that are born early. And I've watched this with another client, and it's so well done. And so pray for this one, this young child at 14.
I think that's just another reality of things that we need to be aware of what happens, and some of the things and the cases that Cyndi and her team deal with every day. And if it wasn't for you, where would she be? What would happen?
That's a good question. Who would pick up what we're putting down?
Okay, before we run out of time, quickly, you're doing abstinence education classes?
Right. So what we have been focusing on for the last 2 months is abstinence education for each one of our clients. And many of them have just been in tears over this class because they're not getting the education in their schools, and they're not learning really about the effects and how they can be at risk. So we have 2 programs, and one of them is specifically talking about the STDs and about the emotional stress and, of course, the emotional damage.
And when do those start, Cyndi?
We do them on a weekly basis, so they're with our girls, but we can actually do these at churches. We like to separate female from male. The second program we're doing is abstinence as a lifestyle. It's not just saying no, it's trying to live a life that would bring you satisfaction in serving God and moving on into healthy dating and hopefully marriage one day.
All right, you can tell this is a busy place. 772-1921, 1921, 772-1921. Whether you want to take in the abstinence classes and the classes on purity and sexual integrity, abstinence as a lifestyle, you can check it out. If you want to be a part of the GED program, you better get involved right away and give them a call, because that all starts August 4th. Mark down in your calendar right now, if you're driving, just take out a Sharpie and write it on your sleeve. October 9th is the big banquet, and you need to get a hold of them for a ticket for that. And it is a fundraising banquet, but it does help with a major part of their funding on an annual basis. So let me encourage you to pray about it, come out, and the lineup is great. And again, 772-1921. And last, certainly not least, their new mobile app is available for your smartphone, your tablet, and even a download for your computer. And I'm sure you can get that at the App Store. So check it out, The PC or The Pregnancy Center. Those watching on the Dove TV, you can see a little bit of a picture of it now. But what a tremendous resource. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Well, good to see you. And let us know when you run out of diapers and bottles.
Always need those.
All right, they're located just behind Costco there. You can't miss it. It's right there on the corner, and you'll see their beautiful sign. Thanks, Cyndi.
You're welcome.
All right, God bless you, sweetheart.
God bless you.
All right, we'll see you next time on Focus Today.